Alright guys, so about a year ago now, I did this thing called the 2021 NR2003 Winter Showdown that I never really, well, finished. We got to like the second race, and I do remember recording the third race at, I can't remember where, but I just never uploaded it. So, we're going to try to actually do this year. I have the thing here, so let's go ahead, we're going to jump right into it here. We got a few format changes, making it a little bit easier for you guys at home, but Rockingham and Milwaukee. Rockingham is still on the schedule despite Austin Dillon's wicked flip last season. And we got Milwaukee here as the second race. So now Truck only has two races, and then the top 10 will advance into the Xfinity, which is basically the second round. And then Xfinity again having three races, and they got Rockingham, Gateway, and Bristol. And then the Cup race is at North Wilkesboro. And then top 15 drivers and points are actually, no, let me just clear this out because that doesn't really make sense. So let me just do that. Yeah, because I kind of scrapped that idea. Anyways, so Truck Series format, we got the basic qualifying. We'll have 35 cars in the field. Race 1 at Rockingham will be 40 laps. Race 2 at Milwaukee will be 45 laps. Points, it's good old 2022 NASCAR points, no bonus points. You don't get locked in if you win and have the fastest lap like we did last season. Scrapping that completely. Top 10 drivers and points obviously will advance to Xfinity. And after Rockingham, we will actually go to Xfinity race number 1. And then the next day or whenever I get to uploading it will be Milwaukee. And then Rockingham, that'll just bottom 10 drivers get eliminated after Rockingham just so we can put those 10 Truck Series drivers up into the field. And then we got Gateway 30 lap race, and Rockingham again gonna be 40 laps. Bristol is going to be 50 laps. Same points, no bonus points. Now, this is where it can maybe get confusing for some of you, so try to follow along as best as you can. Qualifying A for Cup is going to be the top 25 cars in points, and then qualifying B is going to be the top 15 drivers in points, because that's 20, I can't remember. No, top five, the bottom five, rest of the five that are top 30, and then the 15 guys from Xfinity will all be in qualifying Group B. So I have no Xfinity drivers in qualifying Group A, but all of them will be in Group B. Or it could be Truck. We could have like Ben Rhodes or someone go from Truck Xfinity to the race. Now into the heats. There will be 9 cars in each heat. Top 4 will advance straight to the main feature, and then the bottom 5 will have to run the B main. In each heat will be 20 laps respectively. I might honestly lower this to be like 15 just so we can get all 5 heats into one video and maybe even the feature. So, yeah, we're gonna lower the heats to be 15 laps instead of 20. That'll just make it easier. I mean, I know it's only a 5 lap difference, but just so we can get everything to smooth out better and the video isn't like 40 minutes long. Probably most likely be 30. And then the B main, 25 cars in it, so we'll have a total of 45 cars, yeah. Top 5 advanced to the A main for a 25 car field, and then the bottom 20 eliminated 25 laps. Feature, top 10 drivers will pill draw, and what I'll do for that is I'll just spin a wheel with the numbers 1 through 10, and I'll go in order of, yeah. I'll explain that more when time comes. And then the winner of the 100 lap feature is crowned the 2022 Winter Showdown champion. And notes for this, only the top 30 drivers, Cup drivers, I should probably put that there too. Oh, I'm not wanting to type there, but okay. Uh, top 30 Cup drivers are eligible. So whoever is like 31st will not be allowed to run in this at all, because that's how this works. So yeah, and honestly, I might do the same thing for Xfinity. Have it only be the top 30 for Xfinity, top 30 for trucks. We'll see. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into Rockingham for Truck Series with the 2022 car set. Let's see how race 1 goes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rockingham Speedway for the first race of the NR2003 2022 Winter Showdown. We're here with the Truck Series lineup. All top 30 drivers in points here ready to go. And I know we got the 17 here looking like a Riley Herbst car, but that is actually going to be Ryan Preece. I know his name says Riley Herbst, so I just didn't get around to changing it. So that'll be fixed for the next race. I just kind of forgot to do that, and I've already tried to record this race a couple times now. So yeah, anyway, Spencer Boyd on the front row on the pole alongside the 16 of Tyler Ankrum. We got Ty Majeski, Tate Fogelman there, Stuart Friesen, Matt Crafton, Dean Thompson, Timmy Hill. And rounding out your top 10 is going to be Christian Eckes in the O2 of Tyler Young. Or Jesse Little, sorry. My bad. So let's go ahead and go trackside for the command to start these drivers' engines.
Drivers, start your engines.
There it is, the command to start them up. I don't hear anything though. There they go. NASCAR Truck Series drivers rolling here at Rockingham. It's going to be Spencer Boyd and Tyler Ankrum bringing us to green. Green flag is out. Already 3 wide here. Tate Fogelman, Matt Crafton stuck on the top lane. Trying to get around Timmy Hill, Zane Smith there on the bottom, your 2022 NASCAR Truck Series champion here. Trying to get a good run here. Fogelman, Crafton still stuck up top. As we come around to complete lap number 1, led by the 66 of Ty Majeski, who is already out to about 2 truck lead over Dean Thompson there in second. For Christian Eckes, Zane Smith moving up through the field. Eckes now to the inside of Thompson for second. They're going to be side by side here at turn 4. Zane Smith still behind Christian Eckes. Eckes not able to hold his ground on the inside of Thompson. Looks like we're still 3 wide in the back here. Stuart Friesen stuck on the inside. There's Tate Fogelman. He's going to get to the bottom now. The 16 of Ankrum way up the track. He's going to go behind the 02. Finally cleared. He is going to fall all the way down to position number 14. Derek Kraus in 13th. The 16. Probably going to fall back a few more spots. Tate Fogelman holding on to what I think is 12th. Yep. And then we got Jesse Little in 11th. Parker Kligerman trying to hold his own up on the top lane, but I don't think that top lane is really going to work for these drivers here tonight. There's Austin Wayne Self running in 7th right now. There's your pole sitters. Spencer Boyd down 5 positions already since the start of this one. Currently in the 6th position. Now Dean Thompson to the inside for the race lead over Ty Majeski. And he's going to make the move and clear all in the same corner here on lap number 5. Christian Eckes trying to get to his Thor Sport teammate of Ty Majeski. Can he get there? 66 coming with a run though. Can he take back the race lead down the backstretch into 3? And it looks like problems. No caution though. Some smoke was just there. Can't really see much of anything though. Looks like Matt Crafton finally not on the bottom lane. He's got a lot of work to do in that number 88 Menards Toyota Tundra. He sits 28th right now. And if he wants to finish inside the top 10, he's going to need a top 10 average this race. This 2-race stretch. Which I think he only got like 11 top 10 finishes this entire this entire 2022 season. I can't remember how many exactly. But right now, 22 of Austin Wayne Self trying to make that outside line work. His AM Racing 22 machine. Not really working for him. A lot of Chevrolets here inside the top 10. Dean Thompson right now still holding on to a huge lead over the rest of the field. At the line here, it is going to be probably over a second. Nope, not quite. It's about a quarter of a second. And now Zane Smith trying to make a move on. Christian Eckes there for 3rd. Can't quite make it stick. Eckes clears. Zane Smith still trying to fight back there on the bottom, but this Ford F-150 just doesn't quite have enough speed in it. And here we got Timmy Hill in the 56. Huge run to the outside of the 38. Now we've seen the 30 or the outside lane kind of work a little bit better in 1 and 2. But this isn't going to be the case for the 56. He's going to lose that 4th spot to the 38. Well, even though he already had it, he's just going to lose the ground that he did have. Looks like Ty Majeski may have closed the gap just a bit. The last lap he gained in about a 10th. And this lap, did he gain any more time? And let's see here. No, he actually lost about 400 there. Not a whole lot of time lost, though. 25-4, 25-3 for the two drivers. But even then, they're only about 400s apart. So that actually adds up pretty efficiently, if you will. See here, any battles going on? Corey Heim on the back bumper of, or not Ty Majeski, I don't know why I was thinking that, but Derek Kraus here in the number 18 for Bill McAnally. Shockwave Chevrolet Silverado. 15, Tanner Gray on the inside of Ben Rhodes, your 2021 Truck Series champion. Looks like he had the position last scoring loop. He's going to clear the 99. Ben Rhodes way up the track here, trying to find some speed. He's currently running in 11th, which is honestly around that danger zone, if you will, going into the next race at the Milwaukee Mile. Here we got Colby Howard in the 91 machine, having a great run for his race team. It looks like the 9 of Blaine Perkins to the inside of Corey Heim, trying to make a run at him. Corey Heim, he is currently in 12th position, looking for 11th from Heim. They'll be side by side at the line. Give it to the 9 of Blaine Perkins. By 200ths of a second, though. And now it looks like Perkins is going to be able to almost clear that 51, and he will, off the turn and into turn 3. Gap between first and second has chopped down big time. It looks like the 0-2 of Jesse Little all over the back bumper of GMS Racing's Grant Enfinner to the inside here into turn number 2. Side by side for 6th. Give it to Jesse Little. Is he going to have any fight on the outside, though? No, it doesn't look like it. Grant Enfinner, not a good exit from 2. Not going to be able to continue to contend for that 2nd spot, or that 6th spot. Now, Ty Majeski to the inside here on lap 16. Trying to get the race lead, but just has no momentum into turn 1 and 2. Dean Thompson still holds on to it in his Nissan Motorsports number 40 Silverado. Let's go back here through the field. Back to this battle here for the top 10 position. Blaine Perkins on the inside. He clears all in 3 and 4. Perkins into the top 10 now. Can Tanner Gray maybe take that spot from him, though? Derek Crown still losing positions here. He's going to lose an additional 2 more. Fall into 13th, maybe even 14th and 15th. If that blue car on the bottom, I think that is the 45 of Lawless Allen. I don't know, I was about to say Kaz Gralla. And Corey Heim's going to get around him as well. That 19 is falling like a rock. He is already down to 16th. Yeah. No cautions yet. The 9 of Blaine Perkins kind of pulling away here. Let's see what the kind of lap times he can run when he has that clean air. See if we can maybe catch up to the 30 of Tate Fogelman. Give him a run for his money. Here he comes out of turn number 4. That lap 26.3, 26.3. So yeah, pretty close, these two drivers. Let's see what kind of progress the 88 of Matt Crafton has made here. 26-1, making some great ground. He fell all the way back to 29th and 30th in that first run there. Now on the back bumper of Corey Heim, trying to take over what appears to be 15th, 14th position. He's again moved up a couple more spots that lap, up to 15th. Looking on the inside now of Corey Heim to get inside 14th position. And problems up ahead. Car hit wall. Where? Who? Um, I don't see anything. Okay, guess we'll just keep moving on like nothing ever happened. Battle for the front spot still going on. Majeski looking to the inside though. Can't quite get there. It is going to be all over the back bumper of Dean Thompson here out of turn 4 though. Not quite as much as I was thinking he would have actually. Reference 26.6 is what Ty Majeski and Dean Thompson just ran. Matt Crafton 26.5, so he's faster than the leaders right now. 26.8 actually, I take that back. He is not faster than the leaders. But he is almost inside the top 10 now after falling all the way back to 30th basically. It's very well possible that this guy right here in the 88 can get a top 10 finish still. He just has to run down Blaine Perkins here in the Raceline Chevrolet for CR7 Motorsports. It's gonna be a little tough here. He's still trying to get around his 52, or not his 52, the 52 of Stuart Friesen here. He's gonna make a run to the outside. Surprisingly, not able to get there though. Just widened up his entry into 3 and 4 just a bit maybe. But back up front here, kind of spaced out between those two drivers now. Still close enough though that they can definitely tackle each other here. Looks like Riley Herbst, Chase Purdy gonna be battling here for 30th place on the field. Almost put in the bumper to the 61. Matt DiBenedetto, he was further back in the pack. He still kind of is here as he sits 24th on the board. Actually, he's going to gain one spot from Deegan. Nemechek to the inside of Kligerman. He was another driver that started up towards the front, that 75 car. And now he has fallen back towards the 22nd, 23rd now. Maybe even worse. Crafton still trying to make a move around Stuart Friesen here for 12th or 13th. 12th for sure. And here it goes finally to the inside. It goes Crafton for 11th. He can just get around Tanner Gray. He can move into 11th. And then, now he's up to 12th, sorry. Blaine Perkins, he's made some fantastic ground on the 30 of Tate Fogelman, sorry. Looks like Dean Thompson, he's pulled back away, about to just under half a second. Now 4/10 is the lead between first and second. I think Crafton definitely faster than the 15 right now. Definitely holding him up. If he can make a move sooner rather than later, that would be ideal for the driver of the 88, three-time Truck Series champion. He's seen the sport for many, many years. Definitely a veteran here. And to the inside of the 15, Tanner Gray, he's going to take that 11th position now. Can he run down Blaine Perkins there in the 9? This will be huge if he can. Ty Majeski to the inside again. This time he has the grip to make it stick. And Majeski, he's going to take the race lead with 12 laps to go here at Rockingham. Majeski looking for his first win of 2022 off-season, basically. $11 to go now for the ThorSport driver. Now, Ty Majeski, his story is very interesting, and one that I personally admire. He engineers his own cars in real life. I'm being serious here. And it's honestly kind of cool how he got to where he is now, being a top-tier Truck Series driver. I'm excited to see what he can do next season. So he brings us around to 10 more to go here at Rockingham. He's pulled away by about half a second over Dean Thompson. He had a great first half of the race, and then Majeski started to reel him back in. And look who's already to the back bumper of Blaine Perkins. It's Matt Crafton, who is on fire right now. It looks like he has a little bit of damage there, too. It looks like his back bumper is like kind of messed up there because some of his spoilers like missing. I'll have to go back in the replay and figure out when that happened here. As Crafton looking to make a move on the number 9. He's not going to make it yet, but he's running out of time now. We got just 9 more to go here at the North Carolina Speedway. Looking like this 88 might be able to make a shot at making it into the next round in Xfinity. Now, Crafton, he does not have a whole lot of experience in any other NASCAR series other than trucks. For the past 5 years in a row, Crafton has advanced into the Xfinity side of things and just been eliminated after that race. So, we'll see how this goes. We got just 8 more to go. He needs to start working on Blaine Perkins. I mean, he has been tailgating him the past 2.5 laps. I'm sure Perkins has been getting a little irritated at that. Meanwhile, Ty Majeski, he is pulling away to over a second lead over Dean Thompson, Christian Eckes, Zane Smith. He's under heavy fire right now from the 0-2 of Jesse Little. Little trying the outside lane, not able to do anything there. Grant Enfainer running 6th. Timmy Hill in 7th right now, having a fantastic run for his 56 machine. And then still Austin Wayne Self there inside the top 10. Tate Fogelman, Blaine Perkins. Matt Crafton seems to be slowing down a bit here. This very well could be race ending. He was about 8/10 slower than Ben Rhodes that past lap alone. Ben Rhodes coming back from hell here, just like his teammate in the 88 did. 5 laps to go here at North Carolina. And by the way, just so you guys know, Ty Majeski, oh my geez, Dean Thompson blew up. With 5 laps to go, Dean Thompson blowing up. Is that going to call a caution? I wouldn't think so. It did. Caution is out. It's not going to end the race, but it's definitely going to throw us off for a loop here. Just turn on add laps for green-white checkers, because we may need to do that. Coming to 3 laps to go here in the race. While we are here, let's figure out what happened to the 40. When did he go kaboom, to put it lightly? Let's go cockpit here. Oh yeah, that entire turn, that truck did not sound good. Let's run it back to about here. Going into 3 and 4, the lap before. Sounds pretty good, sounds okay. All his gauges look good. And into 1 and 2. It doesn't sound good here. And then it goes boom on him. Unexpected turn of events here at North Carolina Speedway. We're going to just 2 laps to go now, but we have the better caution lane, so we should be going back green then. I don't know if Christian Eckes or even Zane Smith has it in them to take this one back here. We'll have to see. We are doing the double modern. Okay, modern double file restarts are enabled. So we'll just have to wait to see what happens when we do go back green. We'll be back in just a moment. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready to go back green here. We'll just turn it off. At Rockingham Speedway. It's going to be Ty Majeski, Christian Eckes, ThorSport teammates bringing us back to green. Overtime here at Rockingham. Green flag is back out. Already 3 wide in the middle of the pack there. You can see it very clearly. It's going to be a green-white checkered finish. Zane Smith up to second now. Does anyone have anything for Ty Majeski, though? Matt Crafton all the way up on the top lane. You can see it there out of the corner of your eyes. You can see it again. But white flag is in the air. One more lap to go for Ty Majeski. If he wins, it doesn't quite lock him into the next round, but it will give him a great boost of confidence going into the next round at Milwaukee. Here he comes down the backstretch into turn 3 and 4. And now, here he comes out of turn number 4. Zane Smith is going to finish second, but here comes Ty Majeski to win at North Carolina Speedway. And in just a few minutes, we'll see the 66 bring it back down pit road. What a great race. You can see the top 10 there on the right side of your screen. It looks like the 45 was able to come around with a top 10 finish after it was all said and done. Great finish for Lawless Allen. Matt Crafton, he finished in the 13th position, lost 2 spots on the restart. Blaine Perkins and Stuart Friesen just missed the top 10 by a few positions, along with Colby Howard and Haley Deegan. The 23 Grant Enfinger finishes 5th. Christian Eckes 4th. The 02 of Jesse Little 4th. And then Zane Smith coming home in 2nd place. Well, guys, hope you all enjoyed the race. No bonus points will be given out, as you guys know. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one at Milwaukee. Will hopefully be posted tomorrow. So until we get ready for the next race, I think it's going to be a good winner showdown here. Let's see what happens. Let's see who's going to move on.